The first 90 days of a new job are more than an adjustment period. They're an evaluation period for both sides. In my 20 plus years in people and talent leadership management, I've seen careers thrive and derail based on what happens during this window. Companies are assessing your impact, and you should be assessing whether you made the right choice. Let me give you 3 signs that the company you've joined is truly the right one for you. Sign 1. There's clarity, not confusion. The best organizations know how to onboard intentionally. You should have a clear understanding of your goals, your team's priorities, and how success will be measured. If you start a role and there's no structure, no context, and no clarity, that's a red flag. I've seen professionals fail simply because they joined environments that couldn't articulate what good looked like. And I've seen average performers thrive in structured, transparent settings where leadership invested in setting expectations. During your first week, ask direct questions. What are the top 3 outcomes I should deliver in my first 90 days? How will success in this role be measured? If those questions are met with clear, confident answers, you're in a healthy environment. If they're met with silence or vague responses, take note. The lack of clarity is not about you, it's about culture. Sign 2. Feedback flows freely. Strong organizations treat feedback as an investment, not a confrontation. In your first 90 days, you should have multiple check-ins with your leader and peers. These aren't just about performance, they're about integration. I always tell new hires, the right companies help you calibrate early. That means don't wait until a quarterly review to course correct. They create space for open conversation and coaching from day one. I've worked in organizations that made this a ritual. During onboarding, new employees met with their manager every Friday for the first 8 weeks. Short meetings focus on progress, clarity, and questions. That simple rhythm built trust and prevented small issues from turning into major problems. If your leader seeks your perspective, listens, and provides actionable feedback, you're in a culture that values growth. If feedback only arrives when something goes wrong, or worse, not at all, that's a warning sign. Silence isn't kindness, it's neglect. Sign 3. You're being given visibility early, opportunities to contribute. In the right company, even new hires are trusted to contribute ideas or lead small projects early. It's not about pressure, it's about trust. Leadership wants to see how you think and operate. I remember onboarding a new associate who, within her first 90 days, was asked to co-lead a regional talent project. She told me later, I was nervous, but it made me feel trusted and invested from day one. That trust accelerated her growth and engagement. When companies give you visibility early, whether that's presenting at a meeting, representing the team in a cross-functional group, or owning a small initiative, it's a sign they believe in your potential. Now, let's talk about what to do if you're not seeing these signs. If expectations are unclear, take ownership of creating structure. Draft your own 30, 60, 90-day plan and share it with your leader. That move alone often earns respect and gives you control of your direction. If feedback is missing, request it. You can say, I love to schedule a quick check-in to ensure I'm aligned with your expectations. It shows initiative, and most leaders will appreciate it. If you're not being trusted yet, that might take time, but you can accelerate it by communicating progress clearly and consistently. The first 90 days are your best chance to establish reputation, rhythm, and relationships. Those 3 things will shape how people perceive you long after you settle in. Here's an insider's truth. Companies are just as nervous as you are during onboarding. They want reassurance that they made the right hire. The way you communicate, follow up, and see clarity eases that anxiety. When I coach professionals, I tell them think of the first 90 days as mutual confirmation. You're confirming you made the right choice, and so is the company. If you have clarity, if feedback flows, and if you're given visibility, you're not just in the right company, you're in a place where you can grow and be recognized. But if you're 3 months in and still guessing about expectations, receiving little guidance, and working in isolation, it may not be the right long-term fit. And that's okay. Recognizing that early gives you power to make informed decisions. Your goal isn't just to survive onboarding, it's to thrive through alignment. The right company doesn't make you chase clarity or connection, they give it freely because they understand that your success is their success. So ask yourself 90 days in, do I know what success looks like? Do I receive consistent feedback? Am I trusted to contribute?